Hello YouTube, Chrome Freak here. This is kind of an unexpected, quick type of video. I did not expect to be shooting one today actually. I had the day off of work, but I had two doctors I had to go to. They were appointments I made a while back, and it's just checkups on my aneurysm and also my knee. Anyhow, I stopped in. Let me start the story a little bit further back. Me and Pete from theArmorychannel and we speak on the phone once every couple of weeks or so. I consider him a pretty good friend, real good friend actually. I think Pete's an outstanding person and a great guy. Well, he left me a note, PM, I don't know, a week and a half or so ago, and asked me if I'd ever heard of a gun store called K&W Gunworks down here in Delray Beach, Florida. I says, no, I've never heard of them. And I know most of the gun shops. I mean, I haven't been to every one of them, but I know a good majority of the gun shops in the South Florida area, probably from Port St. Lucie clean down to Miami. I know most of them, especially the top name ones. I've either been there, or I know of them, or I know somebody who's bought something from them. It's a small world, it really is. And I gotta tell you, Pete told me, man, you got to go check this gun store out. And I'm thinking, Pete's in Philadelphia. How in the heck does he know about a gun shop in South Florida? Well, I don't know how he met these people. I really don't. And I really don't care how he met them. He has just turned me on to one fantastic gun shop. I'm completely being honest. I would never stick my neck out. You'd really never hear me promote businesses. AIM Surplus I threw out there when I did my Moisen Nugget giveaway. I've been dealing with AIM Surplus for many years. I buy a lot of ammunition from them. I've bought several firearms from them over the years, and they've always been great to work with and deal with. They're a big company, and they always do great. So I didn't mind throwing their name out there. However, when it comes to little local shops, I'm not real keen on throwing somebody's name out there or even promoting it, because when you start buying stuff over the internet, you really don't know who you're buying from. Well, I gotta tell you, the way Pete told me about these guys, and then I met this other gentleman through Pete, Weapons Education, and I've yet to really even talk to this gentleman, but I did watch his videos, and I'm like, wow, they're really up in this gun shop. And you know how your mind goes, is it really gonna be as nice as these guys say it is? Or you know how somebody give you a restaurant, oh, you gotta go eat at this restaurant, and you get there and it's just horrible? Well, I gotta tell you, man, these guys are right on about Gunworks. From the second I walked in there, the guys had smiles on their faces. I met Les and I met David, just two fantastic people. And right away, I mean, they made me feel right at home. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know I'm Pete's buddy. I walked in, I'm just some guy walking in off the street. Now, after I was there talking to them, I introduced myself and told them I was Pete's friend, and they told me about the place. But they had no idea who I was when I walked in there. And I got to tell you, they treated me like gold. These guys were smiling and just ready to help. I just can't even describe it to you. It's like I've been talking to these guys my whole life. And I'm not saying this just to say it, but these guys are fantastic, man. And it just felt like almost like a barber shop, where you kind of hang out and talk to the guys and all kind of, things like that. That's exactly how this was, but it was about firearms. And it was just a great experience. I walked in there probably at about, I don't know, 12:30, and I had a doctor's appointment. I had to make it about 2:30 in the afternoon. I really truly believe if I did not have a doctor's appointment to go to at 2:30 this afternoon, I might still be at that shop right now talking to these guys. I'm not kidding you. The time flew by like it was just minutes. They got a great inventory, even though a lot of their inventory wasn't even in stock today because it's out at a gun show. They're getting ready for a big gun show. And I couldn't even believe he told me that. Most of your stock's not there? Well, if most of your stock's not there, I can't even imagine how they could fit everything into the store, because their selection was huge, even with what they had there. I did buy a holster from them. This holster is Cobra Gunskin Classics is what it's called. It's also made in South Florida here locally, another product made in the USA. This is actually leather, Kydex inside, wrapped by leather again. It's a very high quality feeling holster. Now, I'm not going to give a review of this until I wear it. I did wear it this afternoon, and it was very comfortable. However, I'm going to give it a couple weeks and I'll do a full review on it. But it fits by the way, these have been safety checked. Safe direction, pull the trigger. Fits to 27 perfectly. It's a little snug. And by the way, being a little snug, it'll come out. When you got it in the belt today, I was able to pull it out with no problem drawing once you have, have a little pressure on the belt. But you could take, a steamer or whatever, heat this up. It's Kydex, and you can loosen it up, but it's also going to just get loosened up from use. The 23, nothing in there, safe direction. And the 23 will pop right on in there. Now it'll hang a little bit further out here. But this is just a fantastic quality feeling holster, and I can't wait. And right now, like I said, it is very tight. It's brand new. It needs to be broken in a little bit. And like I said, I can speed the process up by using some steam or some heat and working it open a little bit, but I really don't want to do that. I want to let it wear naturally and open up the way the 27 and the 23 want to make it open up naturally, and it'll get easier to pull as you go. And there's other little tricks you could do. I also got this knife right here. Now it's a knockoff, but it's an automatic. It's called a Lightning. It's an automatic knife. Guys, 30 bucks. I don't care who makes it, to be honest with you. 30 bucks for an automatic knife? Now, of course, I need to practice with this and use it more also and oil it up. It's yet to be oiled, but this is just a great little knife for 30 bucks. Are you kidding? Anyway, guys, I would never recommend a gun shop, especially a local one here, to people all over the internet. But the internet makes it a very small world. And by being such a small world, I think you ought to give these guys a look. I really do. I mean, if they can ship you a gun, you could buy it from them, and they can ship it to you and still beat your dealers locally, even after shipping and taxes and whatnot, give them a shot. What's the worst thing that can happen is they don't beat the price, you don't buy it from them. But I highly recommend it. Right now, their website is under construction, so you'll go there, and this is what you'll see. You'll see a smoking hot babe holding a smoking hot pistol there. You'll scroll on down to the bottom, and for right now, until they finish their website, you just click on their Facebook link right there, and it'll bring you over to here, and they have some pictures and other things there that you can check into and see their inventory. But I also just recommend you guys picking up a phone and giving them a call. Ask to speak to Les or David. I haven't met the other guys there yet, but those two guys were just true gentlemen, very friendly. I just can't even describe it to you. You have to talk to these guys to understand what I'm saying. I guess I would be in a good mood like they are if I worked at a gun shop also. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to put their name out there, and I got nothing to do. I got nothing for putting their name out there. It's just that they are outstanding. Everything Pete said they were and more. And all I ask you guys to do is, if you're in the market to purchase a firearm or a knife, they got a great selection of knives. Top quality knives, right on down to beater-uppers like this right here. I ask you to just give them a chance. Give them a call on the phone, and I don't think you'll be sorry. All right, YouTube. Oh, real quick, let me give you a sneak peek. Little surprise. I was going to do an AK video here in the next couple of days. I was expecting something to arrive today, and it didn't come in. I actually got the 74 muzzle brake coming. It should be in the mail tomorrow, because I really thought it would be in today's, and it wasn't. And I was going to kind of unveil the AK, but here's how we're starting to look now. We got the donkey dong on, and just a quick little peek of what it's starting to turn out to be. And I can't wait to get it in there, get it refinished. And I also got the front sight block with the threads ready to put the muzzle brake on. The gas port, I've got that ordered. That should be in the next few days. And once the gas port comes in, I'll be doing a full video of breaking this completely down and getting it boxed up and sent out to the guy who's going to refinish it, who I'll probably give you his name, but I just want to double check that it's okay to do that before I throw it out on the internet. Anyway, guys, that's going to be about it. I just, one more time, K&W Gunworks, guys. Give them a call. Just Google the name, K&W Gunworks. I don't think you will be sorry you did. Good night, YouTube.